How can I relate love of God in my workplace? Let me first start with the quotation, in everything you do, put God first and He will direct you and crown your efforts with success. I always dedicate my work not only for my family, but also for our Lord God. God in my life, help me to be strong and brave to face the challenges that I will be encountering in my workplace. As a hotel receptionist, I meet different kind of people with different attitude. Some are kind and generous, and some are rude and impatient, violent. But by God's words of wisdom, helps me to make decision and how will I handle the situation by what is morally right and wrong, not only mentioning the professionalism. How can I relate love of God in my life and in the workplace? We all know that God created us. It is inevitable to love God, for He is the one who will be with you in everything you do. Life without God is useless and meaningless. We should live with God in our heart and soul so that our life will be more happier and colorful. Always commit to the Lord and He will guide you and help you to be brave to face all the challenges that you will be facing. As a student, loving God has so many benefits because it will help you to make decisions by embracing His words. God's words are powerful. You will know that what is morally right and wrong. It will shape you up and will make you smart and strong individual or person.
The next core value is professional integrity. But first, I will describe what integrity means. Integrity is the most appropriate way to describe a person that is more consistently and willingly to act and abide to the social standards or moral value of the society. In the core value that LPU provide us, professional integrity refers to the person to a professional who is willingly and consistently do and partake his role in his jobs, applying knowledge, skills, and determination in his chosen fields. In the industry, for example, is a chef who arrives early to prepare all the mise en place that needed to be done for the dishes that will be served in the lunch, evening, and night. Chefs who demonstrate professional integrity must always and be prepared to do their best in the name of their career to provide and to serve guests to the best that their ability can. I am Jim Martin de la Cruz. This is Professional Integrity. Thank you.
Lyceum of the Philippines University core value, the core value of unity. I am one, but not the only one. I cannot do everything, but we could do something. In what we can do, we ought to do. By the grace of God, we will do. Unity is the way of combining the work of art. The career we chose to pursue, unity is present because in the kitchen, you will not work by yourself only, or you will not work individually. In the kitchen, where we, chefs, future chefs, communicate as one to serve the guest, to give the guest the desired food. That we could use unity as an advantage to make our work easier. It is like sautéing a dish, but we are sautéing in a unified way. By saying we are sautéing in a unified way, we, future servers, must be able to communicate what is happening in the workplace or in the kitchen. And this is where teamwork enters and why teamwork is very important and why teamwork is a foundation of unity. I will give you some reasons why teamwork is a foundation of unity. And unity is one of the aspects we future chefs and industry workers must possess. But first, let us define teamwork. There are several ways to define teamwork, but for some color, why not think of it as the French do? The French language has an excellent expression to describe it, esprit de corps. This means a sense of unity, offer enthusiasm for common interests and responsibilities as developed among a group of persons closely associated in a task, cause, enterprise, and etc. We all are partners in the kitchen having one goal. For example is when someone is going to take a break while he or she is sauteing and ask for some assistance, you as a worker and a partner in the kitchen will help him or your co-chef to check and assist the dish while waiting for his or her return. This is being unified and communicating by the means of teamwork. Continuation for the third, may mali kasi, so hindi na isasama yung after nung meron ako sinabi, tapos naputol, diba? Hindi isasama. So, ito yung kadugtong talaga niya. So, 3, 2, and 1. In shorter explanations, as the quotation I've said earlier by Edward Everett Hale, I am one, but not the only one. I can't do everything, but I can do something. The something I ought to do, I can do, and by the grace of God, I will. This statement is published in A Year of Beautiful Thoughts in 1902 by Jeannie Ashley Bates, Greenough.
Perseverance is the first P in LPU and JPL core values. It's a sure win to success. Sometimes we encounter hurdles in life. There are times we might fall and people may gasp at us. They had been rooting for us, but it doesn't mean that they've given up on us. But they want us more to succeed. Perseverance means to continue steadfastly, especially in something that is difficult or tedious. We need to persevere to have a persistent determination, because it lies our future here. I'm here in the market to make you see that we can transform these pieces of ingredients to billions of recipes if we only persevere and make our name in our chosen industry. We must persist, not resist. Perseverance is the foundation of achievers, and we are going to be the next achievers.
Good morning, my fellow Lyceans. I am Jim Erickson de la Cruz. Today, I will tackle the last letter of LPU core value, letter L. L for leadership. Leadership has been part of human history since Stone Age, where the strongest, smartest, and fiercest of them all gathered all the people to lead them to victory and to survival. As I said before, leadership is almost the oldest value in history, where not even animals had leadership. Wolves as alpha, dogs as alpha, that they choose because they are strong and smart. Nowadays, leadership has been fundamental of teamwork, where teamwork is needed in every aspect of industry today. Leaders must not only bring their teammates to victory, but also bring the best on each and every one of their teammates. In my industry, leadership are given to the chefs, who should oversee all the food and beverage that went out from the kitchen to the diner's table. Chefs must bring out the best quality from their teammates, from their co-workers. Leaders has the biggest responsibility to take their team to victory. I am Jim Erickson de la Cruz, that's leadership.